Paulie Malignaggi of Paulie TV. What's up, guys? Virgil Ortiz is back. And you know what? I don't know. It's no fault of his, but that was a little bit of a dud thanks to Tony Weeks. Again, dude. I'm wondering if maybe Tony Weeks has knockout bets going in. Like you know, when you, if any of my followers, if you guys bet, you guys know that if you predict a knockout of a stoppage, or if you predict the round of a stoppage, or if you predict the round of a knockout, or the round the fight will end, there's a lot of bang for your buck there. There's a lot of odds there. I'm starting to wonder with Tony Weeks, dude, because I can remember back, I worked Canelo versus Angulo, and Canelo was winning the fight easily. Listen, he was going to win the fight. It was already in the bag, but I felt like he stopped that fight kind of early. Then he obviously, of late, he's a little bit more off. He stops Rolly and Barroso early, and that was a big win by Barroso last night. Talk about getting back in form. Wow, that was another nice performance. After he had a good performance against Romero, he blew away O'Hara Davies last night. But anyway, going back to Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks, he messes up that call, that stoppage, and now he messes up this one. And it's always for the A side, so that way, you know what happens when you protect the A side? You keep your job. You know, you don't wind up on the do not hire list, because the way it works in professional boxing, the commission or the sanctioning body will hire you, will give you a job for a certain fight. And the promoter cannot say, I want this judge or this referee, but they can say who they don't want. So you can wind up on their blackball list. So if you stay on good terms with the major promoters who have the major dates, you know what? You're always going to be considered for these jobs. And you're never going to be on the blackball list where when the commission or sanctioning body hires you, the promoter might say, oh, I don't want this guy. So if you notice, Weeks is always making the error in favor of the A side. So I'm starting to wonder, like, again, it's just really me just wondering, is it either that or he's senile, which I don't think he's senile at his age, to be honest. You know, I actually have met Tony several times. I find him to be a nice guy. I find him to be a likable guy. But I really, really have to wonder after last night, because this is not the first, second, or third time I've seen this now. And again, it's always for the A side, and it's always like so random. Is this guy making bets on stoppages of certain rounds? And then that way he make sure the fight stops at a certain round? Because it's getting to the point where you have to at least wonder that. It's getting weird, bro. It's getting weird. Virgil looked good for as long as it lasted. I felt bad for Virgil Lawson, even though I felt he was going to lose the fight, and he probably was going to lose the fight in a few rounds anyway. He deserves the right to actually go out the way he wants to go out. Same thing with Barroso. He may feel that Rolly was coming on. He may have been, but we deserve to see the end of the fight, and the paying fans in general deserve to see that. You know, and so I'm really starting to wonder. I'm kind of disappointed. You know, we didn't really get anything out of seeing Virgil Ortiz. I mean, we saw Virgil Ortiz. He landed a couple of punches. On the ropes, Virgil Lawson covered up and didn't take anything clean, really. So what did we really see? I didn't really see anything. So it's kind of unfair to Virgil Ortiz as well that yet the stoppage comes so soon that he doesn't get to show us what he's got. Because I'm sure he was chomping at the bit to show us what he's got. So we can't even say, is Virgil Ortiz have any effect from the weight? Does Virgil Ortiz have any effect from the rhabdomyolysis he had in the past? We can't say anything. There's nothing to cover for this fight except for 20 weeks once again stopped the fight too early. Sorry, bro. Gotta call like I see it. And I'm sure you guys are calling like I see it too. I'm gonna try not to butcher Weeks, but bro, I gotta at least ask. Is this guy betting the fights to end in a certain round? The fights he's working? I mean, what do you think? Comment in there. Let me know what you think, bro. Because I'm starting to wonder that. Because like I said, I told you how it works, how referees and judges get hired. I told you how it works earlier in this video. So, I don't know, man. You let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Paulie Malignaggi for Paulie TV. Virgil Ortiz is back.